What is up, everyone? Welcome into the video. My name's Jonathan Messer, host of Booby Sports Show, and in this video we're going to do a very quick prediction of the Ole Miss Georgia game. I'd like to keep this around 6 minutes. Got to get this out. So let's hop right into it. What does Ole Miss have on offense? Well, they have a D2 transfer who has completely surpassed anyone's expectations and has been one of the best quarterbacks in college football in Trinidad Chambliss. We went into the season thinking Austin Simmons was going to be the guy. He was. He got hurt, and Trinidad just exploded onto the scene. It sucks for Austin Simmons, but it's great for Ole Miss because he's been amazing. In the backfield, Kwan Lacey. Kwan Lacey, I believe, is the second leading rusher in the SEC behind Ahmad Hardy, and he's probable for this game. He's been a little banged up, but I seriously doubt if he doesn't go. He's listed as probable. That usually means, yeah, he's going. He's going to give it a shot. How effective is he? He's Quan Lacey, so I'd still assume he's pretty effective, but he might not be his full self. Just take a listen to this receiving core. Harrison Wallace, Deuce Alexander, Dejon Stribling, and Caden Lee. And then at tight end, DeQuan Wright. Unbelievable. It's just guys, Trinidad Chambliss just get the ball to and let him go make plays. He can make plays with his legs. This offense is great. I don't have to sell this offense to you. The issue is when we move over to the defensive side of the ball. They're ranked 70th against the run and 40th against the pass. That's not winning football against a program like Georgia. It doesn't matter who Georgia has as a team. That's a logo that can get it done on the field just because of the staff. And when you pair a great staff with a great football team like they have now, that's not winning numbers on defense. So Ole Miss is going to have to find something on defense to bring them into this football game, or it's going to be a shootout. For Georgia on offense, Gunnar Stockton, he's exceeded all my expectations. I didn't think he was going to be that great, and he has really turned it on. It's great to see. Hometown guy, stuck with it, and he's balling. That's so beautiful. That's what college football is supposed to be about. He's smart. He makes good decisions with the football. He's not going to make, turnovers happen, but he's not going to make the bad decisions usually. And he can run. His legs. He's the third leading rusher on this football team. He has, I think, 450 yards. It's good for a quarterback. He can supplement his passing with the run. And they can just do that as a team because they got Nate Frazier back there, who's a dog, and Chauncey Bowens is probably full go now. I believe he's 100% healthy. Nate Frazier is their lead back, but they're both dogs and can get it done. This receiving core has kind of let us down this year. I think we thought they were going to be a lot better than what they were. Going into the year, I thought they were a top 5 receiving core. They just haven't been that. But Zachariah Branch is a dog. He can make plays. He cut Alabama up across the middle of the field in the screen game in the SEC championship. That dude's a true playmaker, and especially when he gets back there returning punts and kicks, dude's a dog. O-line has gotten a lot better. Still not elite. I don't think we ever thought they were going to get to elite this year, but they're good. Drew Bobo being out still sucks for him. He's a leader. He's one of the best offensive linemen in the nation. Bobo's son, obviously, up there calling the plays, but they look good against Bama. They didn't skip a beat. I don't think that Bama team showed up that day, so I don't know how good of a test that would be, but Ole Miss isn't great on defense, so it might not be that big of a deal. Defensively for Georgia, they're 4th against the run, really good in the run, but they're 47th in the pass. Not great. That's been an issue all year. Tennessee hit them deep. Georgia missed some opportunities to hit them deep. So they haven't. I don't think they've been exposed completely yet, and Ole Miss is the team to do it. I mean, Ole Miss did score on the first. I think Ole Miss is the only team who really exploited it that bad other than Tennessee. They scored on their first 5 drives and just kind of sold at the end. People seem to have forgotten about that. I know Lane Kiffin's not there anymore, but it's still an Ole Miss football team that hung in there with them. Let's get into the keys of this game. Can Ole Miss keep their defense off the field? You had dudes like Daugherty coming off the edge getting 60, 80 snaps in that game. That can't happen again. You have to possess the ball. I mean, obviously it's great that you're scoring, like of course, but you have to be able to possess the football and not kill your defensive guys, especially against a ground and pound physical football team like Georgia. To me, with how inconsistent and not great Ole Miss is on defense, they're probably gonna have to play a perfect game on offense. That's just, I think that's the truth of the matter. And I think they're pretty capable because they've played damn near perfect on offense in multiple games this year, almost against Georgia, and it didn't win it. So it's going to take a little bit more. Can they do it? We'll see. Can Georgia's pass rush help out their secondary? Georgia, I just mentioned, their secondary is not that good. There are plays to be made against them more than usual, and their pass rush hasn't been great this year either. It took them, like, I think 6 weeks to get a sack. That's horrible. They've picked it up a little bit, but it's still not great. That's one place that I think Ole Miss has a significant edge against Georgia. And my last little point here is this going to be a shootout? Because if it's a shootout, Ole Miss can win it. But if Georgia really plays Georgia brand of football, it's going to be hard. The reason I think a lot of people are picking Georgia in this game is because Georgia can win a slow style game or a fast-paced game. If this becomes a shootout, I don't think Georgia wants it to be, but they can win a shootout. They did it last time against them. If it's a time of possession, chew the clock game for them, counter punches, just slinging punches, Georgia can win that game, and I think that's the type of game that they want. Let's get into some of the betting here. Georgia is favored by 6.5. Pretty big spread on this game. Their money line is minus 240, and Ole Miss's money line is plus 198. The over-under is 55.5. In my opinion, I think Georgia gets it done here. I think Ole Miss 100% has a chance. I don't understand why everyone's just counting them out, because Ole Miss almost beat them last time at Georgia. I understand Lane Kiffin was there, but I think Golden's a good coach, and I think they can survive without Kiffin. But I do think Georgia wins. I think just the duality of the team, I think they can win an Iowa football game or a 2019 LSU football game. So I like that. I think they have enough on defense to stop Ole Miss just a few times to keep Ole Miss from being perfect, and I think that's what leads Georgia to a win here. Look for Gunnar Stockton to get a few runs to seal the deal, a few third down runs that really help here. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into the video. I'm glad we could get this one done pretty quickly. I appreciate you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I'll see you next time. Happy New Year. Enjoy watching the games. Jesus saves. God bless.